Hello, good afternoon. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Little bit of itching. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Here we are, Sunday, 11:12 a.m. Sunday, 11:12 a.m. here in California. All right, so you are absolutely welcome, everybody. Okay, I want to thank for those probably 100 and something people who stopped by to check out our live last night. It's not really common that I do live presentation on a Fridays, but I did it. Kind of did it because I felt like I should. Because last week, Saturday and Sunday, I wasn't able to do it, so I felt like I should do at least a few minutes. So anyway, it was kind of nice. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate. Now I should say that there is a lot to cover about this weekly news roundup. A lot of things happening. So, but I'm not gonna pick any topic right now, because in case you guys want to talk about something, I'll let you guys decide and pick the topic, and we go from there. All right. So, but yes, reminding you guys, hey Pamela, welcome, hello, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. Okay, and by the way, let me say this: if you speak Portuguese, if you speak Spanish, or English, don't worry about it. I'm the great pretender, okay? So I pretend that I speak English, I pretend that I speak Portuguese, and I pretend that I speak Spanish. So you are gonna be okay. So you are absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Come on, Pamela, just stay a little longer. Um, but thank you anyway. Okay, thank you. I appreciate. Maria Castro, hello. Se vocês falam português, se hablas espanhol ou inglês, aqui estamos para hacerlo mejor en la comunicación, ¿ok? Gracias por participar. If you guys have any question, any comment about what's going on in this crazy planet, just let us know. Hey, hello, Maria Castro. Tudo bem? Ok. Olá, como anda? Uh, so anyway, if you have any comment, anything you want to talk about it, I'm here so we can do that. Right now it's 11:15 a.m. in California, United States. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of nice, not sunny, but nice weather, and you know, kind of. It looks like we're getting to the cool kind of season, which is gonna be starting in October, and then October we're gonna have the fall, and then we're gonna have winter, and then we're gonna have the spring, and then summer. So that's the sequence right now when it comes to season. So I got some advice here. This is from me. I don't know. You do whatever you wanna do. Hello, Kennedy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing. We are almost there. We have probably a couple of dozen followers to get to 1,000 followers. That'll be great, I'm trying hard. I'm doing the best I can. And what I'm doing here, okay, that's a good question, right? What I'm trying to do is bring information, philosophical opinion, spiritual opinion, kind of political opinion, but I am not, I repeat, I am not religious person. I'm not religion at all, no pro religion, but I'm very, very pro spirituality and very pro anti political movements. What I'm trying to say, I do not believe, or I do not believe in believing actually, but I don't put my trust in politics and political parties and political movements, political organizations. I am not that person. But I have a lot of information, a lot of feedback, a lot of studies that I did on the field, so I can tell you this. I have some important information for you all when it comes to what to do on this very, very turbulent uh, period of time in our existence. And this is a fact. We are living very, very, very difficult times. And we cannot bet on any result right now. So, yes. So, this is what I normally do. This is my intent with this channel. It's bring more people so we can seriously, and like sometimes even in a comic or uh, funny way, if we will, talk about situations that we have right now. Not too serious, but you know, but bringing like it is. I'm not here to persuade you guys to take you guys to any path or any direction, but I'm here to bring information and let you decide what you're gonna do. I can tell you, beginning, I can say this: there is no future for people who think that the solution are in politics or political parties. It don't matter if it's left or right or center. We've been trying this. Humanity went through this for thousands of years, and look where we at right now. So we do like 2 steps forward and about 2.5, 3 steps back, to be fair. So the solution is when we think about humanity problems in a humanity scope or way, not in a black and white or things like that, you know. And I go even further on this one. When I see organizations open like pro this, pro that, I think it drives humanity even further to disagreement and put the human society kind of in polarization many times. And I hear phrases like, you can disagree without, offending anyone. I think you can, but it's really hard. So instead of disagreeing, I think maybe we should find more common ground. That's how I see in certain situations in life. Because see what we're having right now is all this confusion, polarization. This is what the biggest phenomenon right now on the political and social field is the polarization. Oh man, this is bad for humanity because we are extreme. extremist right or extremist left, and there is no future on this. When I talk about bringing humanity to a common ground, I'm going to give an example, very very clear one, very simple. We all agree that we have to survive. We all agree that we are living on the same planet. We all agree that this planet is our home. I don't mind if I mean I do mind actually. I know you guys like to put fences, on your places and be very territorial, which is a mistake. Because remember, in some point of a human society, we started as one. Some point of humanity. And I don't want to bring religion to that because if I bring even a religion, it shows that, you know. But I don't want to bring that. I know a thing or two about religion. Oh, yes, I do. But yeah, hey, hello, money. Money cannot buy happiness. Hey, I remember you. Thank you for stopping by, my man. I appreciate. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this is the situation we are in. So we have things that we definitely agree. We definitely have things that we don't agree at all. But I don't know. I don't think the issue here is about agree or not agree or be right or be wrong. This is to me it's kind of a waste of time. The thing is, this is our home. We need to take care of this planet. We gotta do the best we can, you know, to fix our differences and move on and take care of this house of ours, of this home. This is it. This is what we have to do. Other than that, it's just taking us to a point that may not be or may not have any return, which I believe we are right there. We are right on that point where we're going to have to see how far we're going to go, right? And we see a lot of positive news and tons of negative news. So let's see if we can put our hands on a positive news and see what we can do about it. All right? So don't waste your time disagreeing or trying to be right or pointing why your neighbor is wrong. Let's just do what is best for all of us, you know? And this is how I see things. So don't be political. Don't be pro any party, any, okay? Neither left or right. Be pro humanity. That's where the solutions for human problems begins. Okay? So this is basically what I'm trying to say this morning. I'm trying to be more philosophical today and see what's going to happen in the end. But this is pretty much it. I've seen a lot of horrible things going on, and the main reasons are two, in my opinion. That is many other reasons if you want to pick. But I want to mention only two for today, which is we are trying to prove you're right, and in other words, trying to prove the other side is wrong, right? And this is why things get so worse. And of course, thank you, Aiden. Thank you. Aiden is on Instagram. I appreciate. But anyway, So when we try to be right or prove that we are right and prove that the other one is wrong, we are wasting time, you know. So we have to change this kind of idea, and also talking about we waste a lot of time uh, establishing our truth. You know, how many people find so important to prove that your truth is the right truth, and this is not going to take us in a good place. So this is pretty much it. So one of the things that I've been trying to do in my life in the past few years, now maybe half decade now, because of some personal experience, I came to the conclusion that more important than to be right is to be in peace, or in other words, to live in peace. Peace is more important than establishing, you know, your ideas. Try that. You will see. If you observe what's going on, and now you can do this in a better way because of social media, right? We do not depend on the traditional media anymore, because the traditional media, it's just chaotic and misleading information. And but the social media can be the same, but you have more sources. You know, you can really look through the lenses of wisdom. You know, the traditional media, they just deliver it, and there is the propaganda behind it, and money behind it. So in a so this makes the information more contaminated, if you understand. So yeah, because of that, what I'm saying is we have these sources where we can bring and look through look at the information and be more critical and choose if you have to, you know. But we have to think about these things. We have to understand that we're gonna be bombarded by information all the time. Information, misinformation, misleading information, and on and on. It is not easy. It's not easy to kind of do this triage, right? I know it's not. It takes a lot of intelligence and critical sense and impartial mentality to kind of see what's going on, and furthermore, to have the courage to make right decisions. It's not easy. Right now, here in the United States, we are living a very, very difficult times when it comes to information, when it comes to what to say, not to say, what to watch, what not to watch, and protect yourself. You know, it's not easy right now here. So yeah, very challenging days. But I believe that throughout the planet we are going through pretty much the same, right? Now, speaking of information, we have the situation of TikTok in the United States. And if you ask me what is going to happen to TikTok, I can't tell you. It looks like it's going to stay, but it looks like nobody knows for sure, you know. But end of the day, if it stays, it's because it's gonna dance the music that has been played here in the United States at the current moment. You know, the rules are different right now. And speaking of TikTok, I mentioned last time in a couple of live presentations before, um, they took me down about maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe more. I guess they didn't like my, you know, uh, my channel, my platform. So they took down a few videos. I had the time, kind of had the time to come to the TikTok followers, which was kind of pretty much the same number I have here now on a YouTube channel. But I did have the time to record the message and tell the followers that my existence on a TikTok was probably counted in days. There was a huge possibility that they would take me down, which they did. And I had the time to do that, to inform my public, and I believe, I don't know if everybody got that, but if they didn't, if you guys, any of you have a TikTok, stop by there and say, look, guys, if you were following the guy on TikTok, he's no longer there, but he's still here on YouTube. do this favor, okay? Thank you. And I had the time to do this, and also I kind of advise the people on Instagram. And speaking of that, I am also on Instagram. Uh, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos TODD 63 on Instagram. Okay, if you guys want to check it out, and if you want to check my videos, oh boy, I am creating kind of nice videos, at least according to my own opinion. So I guess it matters, right? And but no, I've been doing my best. It's my own creation. I mean, like the information is not mine. I collect the information that it's already out there. I have no rights on those information. I just post what I collect from those platforms like Instagram, Threads. Most is coming now out of Threads now, and then of course I share my opinion, underline my opinion there, and that's it. But I picked the music, so yeah, check it out. Check it out. If you're doing that on Instagram and here on YouTube, you're gonna have a pretty much a good idea. What I do, how I stand on on ideas, opinions, etc. It is good, but I want to put myself available for those who wants to learn more about the United States. Very clear information, you know, and political side and every social political side of it. I'm here to share with you guys. All right. And so other than what you're going to see in the videos, if you can contact me, and you're going to find me, and then you can send your messages. And also, like I said, Saturdays and Sundays, when everything is okay, I'm here to, like I'm doing right now, to talk to you guys. All right. So feel free to ask anything, to share your opinion, share information that you may have, questions, concerns, and I'm here so we can talk about it. Deal? Okay. Thank you. Now I'm gonna give some time for you guys to say anything. I know that there is a couple of people there, and you can ask. Owen Kennedy, money cannot buy happiness. Interesting title. And Maria Castro, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it, okay? Se você fala português, se hablas espanhol, if you speak English, estamos aqui para conversar. Podemos conversar um pouco. We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Thank you. All right, feel free to ask anything, to share anything, and I'm here so we can talk. Okay, money cannot buy happiness. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Money. Very nice. Okay, I appreciate, man. I understand. Just drive, be careful, okay? Thank you, man. Thank you for, watching. I appreciate it. Since you're living out there, I kind of know more or less what it is. I'm not going into details, but anyway, yeah, man, that's cool. I appreciate. All right, let me see. So he said, "Hi, you're a smart man. In the future, I hope everyone can get along. Even the different religions or different races need to treat each other with respect and not say they are going to burn in hell." Well, I have good news for you, okay? I kind of gonna poke the religious people now, but don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Okay? Hell does not exist. Don't worry about it. I hope that this was the potential problem that we could have, but that is not. Okay? So we just took care of this one. And speaking of, I think I mentioned this, what I'm going to say now, in other live presentations. You guys can go check it out. But let me say this, I do not understand love, and I mean it. Well, I feel something very, very, very strong and special. It sounds like almost infinite feeling, but I can't even describe. The description of love on a dictionary is not enough to describe what I feel for one of my grandson. Okay, and this is probably the first time I'm saying this. It is strong. It feels like infinite, unconditional, and like I said, I don't have the proper words to describe for my grandson, but I personally, analyzing the word love and how frivolous people use that word so frequently to me. So I do not understand that love that people talk about all the time. That love, oh, I love you this, love you that, love you. I love this. I love this food. I love this car. So I do not understand that love. Okay? So now, that have been said, I want to say this. I do understand the unconditional respect. I do understand the unconditional respect. I do understand that. And that word respect, I value a lot. And for those who believe in believing in love, I want to say this, even though I do not understand, okay? You probably choose who and what you're going to love, but I do not think that respect should be conditioned by something. Respect should come from us, not from the other being. I know it's hard, and I'm including myself in this, but it's not because someone is in jail, someone is in drugs, or doing some stupid things, or homeless, or in drugs, or this or that, they deserve zero or no respect. I don't think so. And remember, our great mother, for some may call father, which don't matter, but we called karma. Oh yes, karma visit all of us. Sooner or later, it's always somewhere around the corner waiting for us. And it's gonna hit hard. If you do good, you're gonna get something good. But if you do bad, that's the rule. That's how the karma works. So I am not religious person. Again, I am not. But this is a very much alive fact. And don't pay to learn that. Just do your best and wait. It's coming. Okay? So, yes, thank you for your words. Money cannot buy happiness. I don't have to tell you that I do not understand happiness either. I think I told you that before. But I believe in joy or enjoying life the best way possible. Yes, I do believe. Better saying, I don't believe in believing, but I don't. But I think it is very possible to live a good life and have joy. You know. And last night I was talking about a little bit about life after death, and I kind of compromise with some folks that once I pass, and if I hit the other side, if the other side exists, I'm gonna check it out everything. I'm gonna collect all the information. I'm gonna check it out if there is anybody in charge of the other life, if exists, and I'll use everything and any tricks or argument to come back. And then I hope if I come back with the memory and the knowledge and understand of what is life after death. And I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys and explain, hey guys, this is what's going on. Now, maybe I already know something about it. Maybe. So it is great to talk to you guys. I hope you guys can share this. Let's get to the 1,000 followers and then we go from there, right? Let's do the best we can. Let's share this information. Let's check the videos. Let's subscribe. You know, it's very simple. Here's the rule, okay? So we can get to the 1,000 followers. If you know somebody out there that you like, share this. Maybe they're gonna like too. But if you have somebody out there that you don't like, I think you probably do. I can almost bet on it. If you have those people out there that you don't like, so share it twice. So they can dislike you even more. But it's going to be good for us here. Okay? So, anyway, yes, I appreciate. I was, one of my source of information, and sometimes spirituality, not religion. I sometimes use some scriptures, right? So I was, when I was taking a little break here, I was looking through Genesis, and I was looking at the creation, and people don't look the way it's supposed to in a critical sense, which I do. But he was talking about the creation, the Adam and Eve, and the Garden of Eden, all those things. And the interesting part on this book, which is a book that, the Bible suffered a lot. Folks, think about a book that did suffer a lot on the hands of humans, right? The credibility is absolutely gone, and mainly after King James. Because King James got this book for personal reasons, according to history, not me. Some accusations, he had some problems. He wants to be the king and this and that. I don't want to go to that detail of the history of the King James. But anyway, after that, the Bible became more and more biased. And not mention the entire book, pretty much, the prophets, all the New Testament are presumptively, and we assume they're all from Israel, Jewish. So it's a book that it's pretty much direct with the Israel Jewish agenda. But there is a lot of interesting teachings in there, and I have to agree on that. And but it's one of the information that I was talking about in the beginning, that we have to be very, very, very careful. We have to look through the lenses of analysis and spirituality, perhaps. But when it comes to doctrine, we have to be very, very careful. Actually, the main thing that is wrong about religion is doctrines. Religion has as a first objective is doctrinating people and bringing people to their kingdom, and mainly Muslims and Christians evangelicals. They have this main agenda, right? I don't see Judaism pretty much like that. Actually, they are a very selective group of people. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, this is why we have so many religions and so many problems. You know, when you read Genesis, you start seeing the religious agenda on it. So doing this triage when it comes to information and spirituality is very, very complicated matter, and it requires a lot of skills, and that's a fact, you know. So anyway, now I have a message for the people of Brazil. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use Portuguese a little bit, ok? Thank you. Olá, brasileiros, amigos. Eu tenho algo para dizer para vocês. Já faz tempo que eu estou com muita vontade de fazer uma live especial dedicado ao povo brasileiro, aos seguidores brasileiros. Eu não preciso dizer que eu não tenho muitos, por algumas razões que eu reconheço, e acho que vocês também. Mas eu gostaria de fazer uma live, vou mandar um outro vídeo sobre esse assunto para os brasileiros. Eu gostaria de fazer uma live direcionada aos brasileiros para informar, informação clara, evidente, com fatos, o que realmente está acontecendo por aqui, nos Estados Unidos, dando informações importantes no campo político, no campo socioeconômico, e, enfim, eu gostaria que vocês pudessem, se vocês pudessem me mandar uma mensagem, tanto aqui como no Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos TODD 63 no Instagram, dizendo do interesse de vocês. Claro, se não tiver um grupo suficiente, eu não vou fazer, porque falar sozinho é ruim, né? Mas eu tenho estado muito preocupado em fazer isso de forma completamente independente. Eu quero deixar algo bem claro, embora seja para muitos mais que evidente que eu tenho uma posição de esquerda, eu quero fazer uma correção nisso aqui. Eu não tenho posição esquerda ou direita. Mas para aqueles que pretendem ser religiosos ou cristãos, se vocês examinar a agenda de Cristo, ela era uma agenda muito parecida com a agenda socialista. Então, se isso é ser de esquerda, então talvez eu seja. Mas eu, pessoalmente, não me considero politicamente de nenhum partido, de nenhuma preferência. Agora, eu consigo ver as evidências de qual lado que está mais errado do que o outro. No que diz respeito a princípios morais, no que diz respeito a questões do Evangelho, eu não acredito em evangelização, eu não acredito em organizações religiosas, mas acredito em bons princípios, estudei muito deles, mas hoje eu não tenho essa tendência religiosa, tenho uma tendência espiritual muito grande, ok? Então, mas voltando ao meu objetivo com o meu canal, embora eu faça principalmente em inglês, porque eu não tenho quórum em português para fazer diferente. E aqueles que me conhecem aí no Brasil sabem que eu tentei. Mas, por razões óbvias, que são religiosas e políticas, eu não consegui alcançar um grupo aceitável em português, onde pudesse acompanhar o nosso canal em português. Então, eu dei sequência ao canal em inglês, onde eu comecei a minha plataforma de qualquer forma, né? Mas então, voltando ao que eu queria dizer para vocês, é o seguinte: a minha proposta sempre foi com esse canal no YouTube, COTodd, e no Instagram. Eu não tenho mais o TikTok, ok? Eu fui tirado de lá. Mas a minha plataforma tem como objetivo informar de forma não partidária, imaculada, mas esse compromisso muitas vezes ofende aqueles que já têm uma agenda política e social, né? Então, eu tenho recomendado às pessoas que saia disso, que saia disso. Analise as informações, até mesmo aquelas que vocês não gostam muito, e vê se vocês conseguem atingir um conhecimento mais imaculado, mais independente. Eu acho que se vocês, se eu fosse analisar a minha posição política, religiosa e social, eu diria que eu sou um indivíduo independente, certo? Quando algo está certo, eu menciono. Quando algo está errado, eu menciono. Agora, o que acontece no mundo político e religioso, quando eu menciono, ou quando eu passo uma informação para vocês, certo? Ah, essa informação poderá ferir um lado ou outro. E, lamentavelmente, uma realidade tem ferido mais o pessoal da direita. Né? E eu não posso fazer nada a respeito disso. Né? Agora, o que eu sempre procurei, tenho procurado fazer, é usar o respeito. Posso até, às vezes, fazer uma brincadeira ou outra, mas eu me primo e busco muito o respeito incondicional. Não é fácil, mas eu tenho lutado muito para que isso aconteça. Então, amigos brasileiros, aqui está a minha observação. Aqueles que estiverem interessados de hoje em diante adquirir informações claras, honestas, verdadeiras, com accuracy, estou tentando achar a palavra, de forma imaculada, incondicional, esse é o canal, certo? Vocês podem procurar. E se vocês quiserem fazer uma live em português, onde vocês poderão elaborar as perguntas e dúvidas e preocupações que vocês têm no cenário político mundial, nos Estados Unidos, e até a minha posição do cenário político no Brasil, a gente pode conversar também, certo? Eu não vou prometer para vocês que eu vou concordar com o que vocês vão dizer. Eu não posso fazer isso. Às vezes até vou, né? Mas eu não tenho esse comportamento tendencioso. Eu penso que não. Eu penso que não. Às vezes pode até ficar evidente para algumas pessoas que eu tenho, mas eu não acredito que eu tenho, não. Tá bom? Então fica aí o convite. Se vocês tiverem interesse de conversar nas próximas lives ou tratar de um assunto qualquer durante a semana, a gente pode marcar o tempo e fazer isso, uma live exclusiva em português, por exemplo. Tá bom? Muito obrigado pela atenção de vocês. Espero que a gente possa se ver em breve. Um abraço. All right, folks. Sorry for I took some time here in Portuguese. I mean, let's stay here for a few more minutes and see what's going to happen, right? Hello, how are you? If you guys have any question, we're going to be here probably about another few minutes. And I'll be here and we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Be right back. All right. So I guess I'll see you next time. I appreciate. Check our channel uh, on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63. I hope I'll see you again soon. You take care of yourself, and please check the videos, check our live presentation, subscribe in the channel, and help us to get to 1,000 followers. I appreciate, and I see you next time.